Montalongo, David Montalongo's got 2 cases on the docket.
So these are really, really old cases, huh?
You're super old, Judge. She had one attorney, I think it was during the pandemic that we subbed in on, and then the other case as well, Your Honor, and it was a mix of a lot of things financially and on why he was kind of MIA.
Did you represent him before?
We were on the case, we just never got off. We were on him on the assault case.
Are you wanting to stay on or do you want to get off?
We're gonna stay on, Judge.
Okay.
You just in a way rehired.
So, Mr. Montalongo, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with assault of a family member. You're also charged with terroristic threat. Both of those, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. I'm going to tell you now, you take off on me again, I'm going to make your bond so high you'll have hair falling out. Do you understand? As it stands now, your case is 1,289 days old on one. The other one is around another 2 years old as well. I'm assuming probable cause has been found already.
I would like to take up probable cause, Your Honor, on the terroristic threat one, if we can.
Okay. Okay, go for it.
Yes, Judge. On February 28, 2023, the officer responded to a terroristic threat, and the complainant stated she is the sister of the defendant, and that prior to the day of the call, the defendant had been sending her threatening messages to her phone. The defendant sent a text saying, "I hope you take a punch to the fucking face. I'm gonna break your fucking face with my fist, bitch. I want to hear your bones break." The complainant stated the defendant has been verbally abusing her and has a history of assaulting their father.
Your Honor, I believe the key element they are missing in this probable cause for the terroristic threat is the imminency. There's nothing showing that this is imminent, it's about to happen, or is going to
Because I'm
happen, or
going
some
to.
future event.
I mean, I'm going to.
I'm going to, it can be very vague, Your Honor. We don't know how long that's going to be. If it's like, hey, I'm coming over right now, or if he said that in person. I think the case law is pretty clear on the imminency on that. For example, like,
You're telling me there's case law that says I'm going to is not sufficient?
I have to look at the specific words of I'm going to, but it references a future event. So if it's in reference to a future event, it's not imminent, therefore it's not, it doesn't meet the requirement.
State response?
So what we have is that they had an argument the previous night, and that the morning of the incident, that's when he sent the text saying, "I'm gonna break your face with my fist." So that would go towards, I doesn't really address the imminent issue, but it does address a future threat.
Montalongo.
Your Honor, I would agree with where you were going, I'm going to, and just the overall tone of the
Mhm.
message is implying imminent and will put a reasonable person in fear.
I think so as well. Mr. Montalongo, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now issuing a magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies the complaining witness in this case as a protected individual. You cannot communicate with this person in any manner. Phone calls, text messages, any way. You're not to threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand? If I find that you violate this court order, I'm just going to put you in jail. Got to understand, I'm going to protect my public at all costs. I don't care who you are, what color, whatever. Do you understand? Now, I'm not waiving his appearance because the cases are super old. We got to figure out where we're going. So I'm going to give you guys one setting to figure out where we're going to go. Is discovery complete on both of these cases?
It appears that the RIP is missing on the terroristic threat, and on the assault, it's complete.
So, okay, so I'm going to give you 30 days. You must be back at that time to figure out what we're going to do. You must either accept a plea bargain from the state or else I'm going to set your case for trial. You understand? Okay, so if you can please put offers on both of the cases,
Yes,
we'll
sir.
see you back in 30 days. So I'm good from there.
Understood, Judge. Thank you.
That's not.